Hey guys, my name is Ashley Curry, and I am here to show you how to utilize your school psychologist planner for the 2021-2022 school year. Before I dive into showing you the logistics, I would like to say thank you for purchasing this planner. I hope that is something that is helpful for you for the school year, and it's something that can make your day just a little easier. So once you get your planner downloaded and into your app, whether you're using Goodnotes or Notability, or if you're just using it as a PDF, you'll look to the right side and you'll see a tiny house. So that tiny house indicates the home or the main page of the planner. So once you long press an open link, it will take you to the second page. Now, if you don't want to utilize that home page, that is totally fine. Because once you go back to the main page, you can just swipe right to get to that main page. So you'll see on the right side, it has a place where you put your name, your email, what school district you're working in, your assigned school, as well as your mantra for the year. So just anything that you feel fits you for that year, anything you would like to go by. On the left side, you'll see there's a menu for the planner content, and all of the content is underlined. Excuse me. So in order to get to this or that activity, you can either swipe to the right once, or you can long press on that activity and open link, and it'll take you right to it. And once you're on this page, if you feel like you're done and you don't want to, you want to go back to your main page, you'll just long press the home, open link, and it'll take you back. So I'm just going to go through some of the planner content. So I'll long press evaluation log, open a link, and it will take you to this page. So you'll see on the left side, it gives you an option for initial evals or re-evals. So I'm going to long press and go to open link, or I can just swipe. And it gives you a document where you can enter student information. Why is the student preferred? What evaluation plan you'll use, the IEP due date, your meeting date for the IEP, and as well as a checklist just to see, have you tested this child, have you not, and an additional notes section just to put anything down that you need to put for that case. Now, if you feel like you write a little bigger, with the Goodnotes app, you can zoom in and you can write smaller. So, say for referral reason, I'll say reading. I can, excuse my handwriting, but I can write it small enough, zoomed in, so that I can still have more room to write other things. Also, with the Goodnotes app, you have the text box option. So I can actually type in reading instead if I'm not, if I feel like writing is just too much or that my writing is too bulky. You also have the options to do re-evals. You have that resource. With here, the only difference is you have a section for previous placement. But that's the only difference that you have. I'm going to hit the home page again and go back to the main page. There is a section in this planner for monthly goals. So this isn't going to be in each of the calendar month section. This is just at the end of your planner. So if you decide you want to skip a month, that's fine. But each month opens up with this month I am reading, watching, and these are the goals that I'm setting. Also, here's the top things I have to do for this month, the meetings that I have, and anything that I need to write down so I won't forget. So if you can't write it in your notes section, you can write it here in this section. So I'm going to go home again. There's also an area in this planner where you can log your miles. So I called it the Mile High Club. And here it says, "Don't forget to log your miles today." And we have a lot of beeps to remind you not to forget. So basically, you have the date, the from, the to, and the amount of miles, and then you have a section in the bottom for total miles. So I'm going to go back home again. And here, We have a self-care guide as well. So I am big on self-care and making sure that you take care of yourself. As school psychologists, we are very prone to burnout. And I feel as though sometimes it's because we don't take the time out that we need to take care of ourselves because sometimes we're just overloaded. So this is a section in the planner to remind you to take care of yourself, take care of home, so that you can better take care of others. So here is just a little activity to remind you to take deep breaths. Sometimes when we get overwhelmed, the only thing we need to do is just hone in with our breath and just take a second. So I would say with this activity, just take time to follow the hexagon. So you'll do the breathe in, hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out, and you will keep going around until it gets so small that you can't do it anymore. And once you feel like you're done or you feel like you need to do it again, you can go up to these three dots in Goodnotes and actually clear the page and do it again if you need to. To the right side, you'll see there is a whisk themed vocabulary question. So, what is self care? If you go to the next page, you have a self care commitment. So, this self care commitment basically says you're going to take the time to engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. And here you'll fill out what that self care commitment is for you. So, for me, I love going to the gym and it's something that brings me joy. So, one of my self care commitments would be to attend the gym at least 3 times a week. Once you go to the next page, there's a self-care guide, just in case you don't really have a good idea of what you can do for self-care. You can go here and then fill out the self-care commitment. And then lastly, once you go to that next page, you have your notes, and you have about 10 pages of notes in the back of your planner. So now that we went through the planner content, I'm going to go ahead and show you what your calendar months are going to look like. So now we're going to take a look at the months in the calendar. So basically, we start off with July and we end with July. And each month has a different theme. Most of these themes are school psych based. Some of them are very chic, some of them are cute and funny. I just had a lot of fun with creating these themes, and I hope you guys enjoy them. So to get to the full month, so July, the month calendar, you'll go swipe right and you'll see July 1 through 31 and you'll have a side for your notes. And then you can go back and long press and go to the weekly calendar. And it's going to be 2 weeks, 1 week on one page and 1 week on the other page. And at the bottom of each page, you'll see, or of each week, you will see a block for your notes, any notes that you need to take. Again, if you feel like you write big or may not write as neat, you'll always have the option to use a text box at the top. And also, we have a venting page. So sometimes our days can be frustrating. Sometimes there are things that we need to say, but we cannot say them out loud. So this is what this page is for. So this page is a page for you to just let it all out, tear it up. Don't tear up your iPad or your laptop or your tablet because those things are expensive. But you can tear this page up, and I hope that this is something that is helpful for you because I know sometimes I need these rec pages. Um, so once you're done with July, we're going to move on to August, and I'm just going to move on here so I can show you how to get back to the previous month. So on the left side, you'll see your house, your home page. That's going to take you back to the second page that we looked at earlier with the planner content. And once you click on a tab that's on the left side, it will take you back to the previous month. So you see how we were just at August and now we're at July. So we're going to go back to August. And it's basically a repetition of what you've seen with July. Same thing. Your full month is going to be on your next page, your weekly calendar page after that, and your venting page is going to be the last page you see in your calendar. So basically, that's all that I have for this tutorial. Again, I want to say thank you for purchasing, and I hope that this is something that is helpful for you, and I hope that is something that you enjoy. I know I really enjoyed making it, and if there's anything that's not included in this planner that you feel needs to be included, or anything that you would like to see differently, please let me know. I'm open to feedback. This is the first planner that I've created, and I hope to plan more or create more in the future. And I just want to say I wish you all the best of luck for this school year. Coming back after COVID is probably going to be crazy, but we are an amazing group of people, and I know that we will adjust just as well and adapt just as well. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a great school year.